Hello my people and welcome back to another Fallout New Vegas weapon showcase. Today we're going to be looking at that gun, which is obviously a remodel of the 22 free pistol from the earlier Fallout games. Now to acquire that gun, first of all what you need to do is you need to head to Novac. The main story will lead you here. This is obviously the town with the big dinosaur statue, which is where you find Boone, but Novac is the first town you will get to after discovering Nipton. Now, simply head inside of the Dino Delight gift shop and talk to Cliff Brosco and buy that gun off him for 1,750 bottle caps. Now, as far as I'm aware, this is the only unique gun in the base game that you can buy from a vendor. Now, as I failed to mention, that gun is actually a unique version of the 5.56mm pistol. Now, the 5.56mm pistol can only be acquired with the Gunrunners Arsenal DLC and can be sold by various vendors across the wasteland. Now, the thing is, that's going to be the gun I'm going to compare it to. So, the 5.56mm pistol stats are, you need a gun skill of 50 and a strength stat of 6 to get the most out of the weapon. The damage is 28, the DPS is 77, the crit is 28, the critical hit multiplier is ×2, the AP cost is 21, and the weight is 5. Looking at that gun's stats, you need a gun skill of 50 and a strength stat of 6 to get the most out of the weapon. Damage is 30, DPS is 90, crit is 30, critical hit multiplier is ×2.5, AP cost is 19, and the weight is 5. Now, one thing that's interesting about that gun is it makes a satisfying Sam Fisher-esque noise whenever you reload the gun. Now, that gun's stats aren't much better than the 5.56mm pistol stats, but one advantage the 5.56mm has is it can have various attachments attached to it. But that gun has a much faster fire rate, which is why the DPS is significantly higher. But all in all, it's a decent weapon. It will help you out in tight spots. It works on a wide variety of enemies. I wouldn't take this thing to fight Deathclaws by any means, but you can take out raiders with this, mercenaries, geckos, rad scorpions. Those kind of lower tier enemies in Fallout New Vegas, this gun works well against those. Obviously a very cheap ammo as well, 5.56mm, very cheap. However, with Gunrunners Arsenal, you can actually acquire 223 bullets, which can obviously be changed with the different ammo types. So this gun can actually fire that and deal a bit more damage, as well as obviously being able to fire different 5.56mm rounds as well, such as armor piercing and hollow points. Now, one thing I will say is with the reload, that noise it makes, that alone makes this gun satisfying to use, that little Sam Fisher-esque noise. Like, you know, when he activates his night vision, that's what it sounds very similar to. But anyway, guys, I'm going to leave this gameplay with you now. So as always, thank you very much for watching. Take care, look after yourselves, and I'll see you in a bit.